Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like this is the perfect time to tell you I just want to dance around to Time After Time with you. And I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier, but it's easier in this room because I'm not looking at your face. That was so funny. I hate you. That was so funny. Okay. Thank you, Variety, for this honor. I'm thrilled, really beyond measure, to be here and have my face on this collection of covers that include such exceptional women and their power. And fun fact, the day of my cover shoot, I had jury duty and I couldn't get out of it, so I missed my shoot at first, which I feel like if I had any real power, I could have gotten out of. And I feel like Oprah probably could have gotten out of it, out of jury duty. But I'm very, 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 very happy to be here with my power and whatnot. Okay, so the speech begins. Diversity is beautiful. All people have the right to love who they love and be who they are. Knowing that these words, which are basic truths for everyone in this room, are rejected in some areas, schools and families, is difficult to reconcile. We are in a time of great change. Marriage equality is real in all 50 states. The portrayal of LGBT characters in media is more common and more developed than ever. Time magazine recently celebrated the transgender tipping point. And if you spend any time on social media, it's easy to see there's this kind of new sexual revolution happening, and the young gay men and women who interact with me online demonstrate that to me daily. And recently, the New York Times said young people are identifying and exploring formerly unknown or at least unlabeled frontiers of sexuality and gender. And it's beautiful, and it's fun, and it's exciting, and it gives me hope that this generation is on to something that's so liberated and healthy that it will make all of us look back at our youth and wonder why the hell we couldn't have figured it out. But the nature of tipping points is that they can be precarious and sometimes dangerous times, because when communities who've been voiceless speak up, the people who fear them get louder. And it's one thing to see messages of hope coming from some actress in a room in Beverly Hills, and another to sit around the dinner table and hear maybe your own family hail someone like Kim Davis as a national hero. Conversely, young people aren't confronted with hostility in their homes and their schools. Recently, this was really silly. It started as a really silly thing. I thought, oh, I wonder who the CEO of Jelly Belly is, and I'll bet that's fun and they have fun. And I gave it this quick search, and the first thing that came up was that the CEO had donated funds to an organization whose sole purpose was repealing a law that guaranteed transgender students equal access to bathrooms, locker rooms, and sports teams. And I mention that not because I want to take down one candy company, but just as an example of the people who are grown, functioning, successful contributors to our society who make decisions that tacitly confirm to young people that to be different is to be undesirable. As adults, we know ourselves and we've made our decisions about what's right and what's moral. And when we hear a politician spouting messages of homophobia, we have the strength of our conviction to rely on. But as a teen trying to navigate the world who hasn't found a system of support, those reactionary voices are loud and ugly and capable of making a young person see the way that they were born as an insurmountable obstacle. And Trevor is there. And the Trevor Project educates and advocates for LGBT youth in schools and the political arena, but first and foremost, they're committed to providing crisis counseling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year through phone, chat, text. They created Trevor Space, which is a secure Facebook-like social network for LGBT teens. And in spite of the progress that our country has made in recent years, the number of teens reaching out has only grown. Because hate's still real, and families who disown their children for coming out is still real, and conversion therapy and its really devastating effects are still real. And at 13, 14, 15, knowing maybe that one day you can get a job, you can get married, are not your priorities. And if your home life and your day-to-day make you feel trapped and alone, you need access to spaces that are safe and accepting to feel hope. And Trevor is there and committed to growing and making themselves more and more accessible to teens. So I want to thank Variety again for this honor and for this opportunity to raise awareness about the Trevor Project as a life-saving resource. Because when young people in crisis don't know that there's a lifeline, they can't reach out. But there are volunteers at Trevor serving youth right now, and hopefully this moment and this platform can bring services to the attention of people who are in need of support. So thank you so much. Thank you again. That is all I'm going to talk. Okay, bye.